Hello and welcome. If you're in construction, farming, or landscaping, you've probably looked at the huge range of Manitou compact loaders and thought, wow, where do I even start? Well, today, we're going to demystify that entire catalog and give you a super simple framework to find the perfect machine for your job.
We've all been there, right? You've got a mountain of material to move, but you're stuck in a tiny backyard, a crowded job site, or a narrow barn aisle. You need some serious power, but there's just no room for a giant machine. So, what's the answer?
Well, meet the hero of our story, the compact loader. Honestly, you can think of it as the Swiss Army knife of the worksite. It's built from the ground up to be powerful, nimble, and unbelievably versatile. It can do everything from digging and grading to lifting and loading, all without needing a ton of space.
And why are they so popular? The benefits are absolutely huge. You're talking about a massive jump in productivity, a serious reduction in all that back-breaking manual labor, and a much safer worksite. Plus, the fact that they can get into tight spots and use dozens of different attachments means one machine can literally do the work of an entire team.
But here's the catch. A name you can trust, like Manitou, has this huge lineup. We're talking over 19 different models. When you're staring at that catalog, it can feel pretty overwhelming. How in the world do you choose? Well, that's exactly what we're going to fix right now. We're going to break it all down into just 3 simple decisions.
All right, let's start making sense of this. The very first decision you need to make has nothing to do with power or what you're lifting. Nope, it's all about the ground you're working on. Just this one choice, are you on hard pavement or soft mud, will immediately cut your options in half.
Okay, so on one side, you've got your wheeled loaders. Think of these as the sprinters of the group. They're fast, they're agile on hard surfaces like concrete, and they usually cost a bit less to maintain. Then on the other side, you have the tracked loaders. These are the mountaineers. They give you incredible traction on soft, muddy, or uneven ground. They're way more stable on slopes, and they spread their weight out so you don't tear up sensitive ground like lawns. So right away, your terrain dictates your foundation.
Okay, you've picked your foundation, wheels or tracks. Now, your next decision is all about the geometry of the machine, specifically how its arms move. And this is super important because it's directly tied to the main jobs you need to get done day in and day out.
So it comes down to radial versus vertical lift. A radial lift machine, that's the one with an R in the name, swings its arms out in a simple arc. This design is incredibly strong and efficient when you're working at ground level, which makes it perfect for digging, grading, and prying. A vertical lift machine, with a V in its name, is a bit more complex. Its arms lift the load straight up, kind of like an elevator. This gives you way better reach and stability at max height, making it the absolute champion for stacking pallets, loading tall trucks, and placing materials way up high.
So, you've got your foundation, wheels or tracks. You've got your primary movement, radial or vertical. The final piece of the puzzle is all about matching the muscle. How much weight do you really need to be lifting every day? First up, we've got the light-duty category, for anything under about 1,500 pounds. These are your nimble little powerhouses, perfect for landscaping jobs, small-scale construction, and getting into those absolute tightest of spots where every single inch counts.
Next is that versatile sweet spot, the medium-duty range, which handles between 1,500 and 2,500 pounds. These are the true workhorses for a ton of general construction and farm applications. They just offer a fantastic balance of power and maneuverability.
And finally, we have the heavy-duty titans, for any load over 2,500 pounds. I mean, when you're dealing with serious demolition, heavy material handling, or demanding industrial jobs, these machines just give you the raw, uncompromising lifting power you need.
And this is where it all clicks into place. Just look at the slide. You can see exactly how these 3 decisions come together. Take the 1650R. It's a wheeled, radial lift, medium-duty machine, perfect for digging on pavement. Now compare that to the 2750 VT, a heavy-duty, tracked, vertical lift model. What's it for? Loading heavy stuff onto trucks on a muddy, unstable worksite. See? Each model has a crystal-clear purpose.
So, here's the great news. You don't need to memorize 19 different models. All of that complexity just boils down to a simple, actionable checklist. Let's just recap the framework.
It really is this easy. Step 1, look at your ground. Is it hard or soft? That gives you wheels or tracks. Step 2, look at your main job. Are you digging low or lifting high? That gives you radial or vertical. And step 3, look at your materials. How heavy are they? That gives you your power level. That's it. 3 simple questions, 1 perfect machine.
And hey, you don't just have to take my word for it.
The experts over at Angus Lift Trucks put it perfectly. They said, consider your tasks, your terrain, and your required lifting capacity. That's it. That's the core formula for making the right call every single time.
So as we wrap this up, I'll leave you with this thought. Choosing a compact loader, it isn't just about buying a piece of equipment. It's really an investment in your own productivity, safety, and efficiency. By just asking those 3 right questions, you're not just picking a model number. You're unlocking your full potential on the job. The only question left is, how much more could you get done?